It's me, Cassidy the goldfish, because I'm money baby, and today I'm going to teach you how to properly care for a pet fish. Despite having 0 pet sitting jobs, 0 goldfish savvy connections, and 0 experience keeping fish. Goldfish are sick and tired of being tossed in tiny glass bowls and left to die. So that brings me to my first point. Tiny glass fish bowls are a huge no. The first rule of thumb when buying a tank for your goldfish is the bigger, the better. Purchase the biggest tank you can within your budget. Goldfish can grow up to 14 inches long, depending on the space they have to thrive. Aim for a minimum 20 gallons per fish. And this is where info might hit you hard. You don't only need a bowl, but a filter, heater, and aquarium light as well. If you're feeling a little extra, add bubble walls or plants to increase oxygen in the tank and make it look good. Make sure your plants are goldfish friendly, or else you may have just purchased a gourmet salad for your fish. I'll include a link below for a guide to setting up your tank in case you don't know how to use those items. Once your tank is set up and running, you'll want to have the water just right. Water from a tap may contain trace amounts of chlorine and chloramines, which can burn your fish alive. Luckily, you can remove these toxic ingredients using a water conditioner. They're available at any pet store and pretty cheap. I like the brand API. Just follow the instructions for measurements on the bottle and wait 48 hours before adding a fish or purchasing your fish. The next step is acclimating your pet to their new environment. You'll begin by floating the fish in the bag in the aquarium for 20 minutes. This will help you adjust your fish to the tank temperature. When time's up, do not dump the dirty bag water in the aquarium. Instead, use clean hands to scoop your fish into the water. It might take some time for your fish to get used to his new home. It's not unusual for them to hang around the bottom of the tank. Just give them some time to warm up. As for feeding, wait at least 24 hours from the time you purchase your fish before you feed him. Overfeeding is one of the major killers of goldfish, and if your fish have the food to do so, they'll eat and eat and eat. Us fish like our food, what can we say? One of the ways to help your fish is to skip the flakes. Opt for pellets instead, as they break down instead of leaching ingredients into the water. Goldfish who eat flakes may also ingest too much oxygen, causing them to be bloated. Of course, even with feeding pellets to your fish, this is like a human eating cheeseburgers every day. It's all processed, so throw in some fresh kale now and then to keep them healthy. Lastly, make sure you're regularly changing a part of your goldfish's water. If you notice a change in their appearance or activity level, it might be time for a water change. To help you out, you can purchase test strips and test your water once a week. The biggest levels to check are ammonia, nitrate, pH, KH, and GH levels to make sure they're within recommended ranges. Fish get sick, we all get sick, and at some point in time you may have to deal with fish illness. The sooner you catch it, the better. Sometimes the solution is as simple as a water change, but sometimes it can be much more. If your fish is acting funny, take time to research the problem. Your fish's life is in your hands. These are some simple tips to get started. You're the one who determines how clean their water is, how crowded they are, if they have enough food, and what to do when they're sick. So you have some responsibilities to tend to if you want your goldfish to thrive. Make sure you take your time to research before getting a pet fish. Best fishes to you.